Steven here again with you, voice of Peewee B2 Gold CC. We are in Richfield tonight for first round, well, it's not really first round, but first game action for CC. Ahead of us, B2 Purple just beat CCHA in their playoff opener. I think it was 4-1. We are up against Minnetonka. I think it's black. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. It's blue. Blue, I'm being corrected. Minnetonka blue. So we've got 15 minutes on the clock. We're resurfacing every 2 periods. So there's been 1 period of game played on this sheet of ice. We're in rink 2 here in Richfield. This is this announcer and dad's first time at Richfield. Not overly impressed with rink 2. Rink 1, I'm told, and again, I could be wrong, the professional women's team here in Minnesota practices there. I could be wrong, but it does look like a significantly nicer rink. We got booted over here to 2 because of a high school game tonight. So, we're here. Glad you're with us. 15 minutes on the clock. We're following up Purple's win. Hopefully we can dovetail on that. I know some of you probably have the Canada-US game on. Last I saw was 1-0 Canada. No good there. We're hoping for a clean sweep on the CC B2 squads and USA. So boys are getting fired up. Tonka, looks like they've got probably full 3 lines. Single goaltender for them. It'll be Kelly and net for CC. And we're going to start with a Ziegler, Henniger, Pearson line. And they'll be out there with Klein and Rudd. Here we go, folks. Buckle up. Henniger on the draw. Comes to Pearson's side. Tonka controls at their blue line. Tonka up the boards, near side. Tonka, 5 brings it in. He's bumped from behind. Klein's after him. Centering pass right out front. Steered aside. Ziegler has it. He drives it forward, moves it towards Pearson, who tips it ahead. He's going to blow by him, I hope. Nope, no goal. D for Tonka. Chipped out into the Tonka bench. We'll get a line change. 30 seconds in. Rink 2, Richfield. Thanks for joining us on your Thursday night. Face-off will be to the right of the Tonka goaltender. This will be Hines, Wibstad, and Johnson. Rucker and Harlow on the points. Comes back to Harlow on the draw. Chops one in, goes behind the net. Hines with it now. Hines spins, hash marks, comes out to Wibstad. Wibstad rips one into the glove of the Tonka goaltender. He squeezes it, and we're going to face off to the left of him. Johnson will be on the dot again. Hines to his right, Wibstad to his left. Johnson over to Hines. Hines back to Rucker. He sends it back towards Hines now, down into the near corner. Johnson pokes at it. Bodies it up against the boards. That's Hines again. Hines back to Rucker. Rucker has it. Left point. Low shot in. There's Wibby on the back end shot. Oh, just wide left. Wide open net and just lifted it wide. Johnson pokes at it. Wibstad now chops at it. Tonka has it at mid-ice. Moves it in across the blue line. Pink stick tape. Little odd for a Peewee to have pink tape on their stick, but here we go. Rucker battling for it. Near corner. Hines now. Tonka through his legs. Wibstad behind Kelly's net. Harlow now helping. Backhands it towards Rucker's side, and Hines will chase. Lifts the stick, ends up in the near corner. Now behind the net. Tonka out front. High slot. Rips one in. Steered aside by Kelly. Wibstad, kind of a long shift here for this line. Probably need to get a whistle. That's Harlow. Sends it off the boards towards Wibstad, and he'll chop it out wisely. Offsides. Good whistle for CC. 13:06 to go first period here in Richfield. 0's on the board. That's Waite on the dot. He's got Kobeck to his right and Lano to his left. Kobeck on the back check. Off of Waite's stick. Shot by Tonka wide left. Tonka backhands it in down behind the goal line. That's with Baguski, sorry. Sent back around by Waite. Towards Kobeck. Kobeck has it. He's hassling along the near boards. Comes out to mid-ice. Now the blue line. Poked that by Waite. Lano has it. Lano puts on the brakes and now sends it deep. Down behind the Tonka goal line. Now behind the net. Lano now out to Boguski. Rips one in. Wide left. Comes off the backboards. Tonka controls. Lano gets in the wing. Lano now wait. Down in Boguski. Kobeck's got it. Kobeck spins in the corner. Kobeck in his skates. Battling for it. Now on his knees. Wait tries to help. Hermaka, nice defensive play. It's going to be offside. Just under 12 minutes to go here. First period. Again, CCB2 purple with the win earlier. Henniger's line's out there. Klein and Rudd on the points. Referee with some instructions. Henniger over towards Pearson. Number 2 with some wheels right out of the gates there. Rudd's going to say, no, thank you. Pearson has it now. Pearson banks it off the boards towards Ziegler. Ziegler on the far corner. Little confusion there on CC's part. Who's doing what? Out to the point. Tonka sends it back down deep. Number 8 has it behind the goal. 2 with it. Sent out to the right point. Henniger chases. Henniger flips it forward to Pearson. Pearson tries to backhand it, just loses the handle. Pearson sends it forward, Ziegler's side. Ziegler tries to move it forward and fans on it. Rudd. Gonna just fire it in. Yeah, he didn't know where that was, so that's a good decision there. Henniger now. Pearson. They're battling along the near boards. Henniger comes out with it. Loose puck, Pearson picks it up. Pearson fans on a centering attempt. Henniger muscles his way into the corner. Henniger tries to find Ziegler. Pearson now pokes at it. Henniger backhands it in. He'll go for a change. Ziegler will chase. Ziegler past him. Pearson now tries to send it forward. Does. Gets it in on net weakly. Turns to the corner. He's going to get a change. He's gassed. Here comes Klein. Banks it around. Stopped by Tonka. Hash marks. Centering pass. Knocked down by Tonka into Johnson's skates. Johnson takes it back into his own end. Johnson drops it off to Klein. Klein cross ice to Rudd. Rudd moves it ahead. That's Wibstad with it. Wibstad tries to find Johnson. Offsides. Got a little ahead of himself. 10:08 to go first period. Richfield, rink 2. Tonka blue, CC goal. Johnson wins the draw. Harlow pokes at it. He has it knocked away. Rucker's back there. Rucker spins behind the goal line. Sent ahead. That's Wibstad. No, wait, sorry. He has it stolen. Ripped in. So turnover in the high slot results in a shot up over the glove of Kelly. It's 1-0 Tonka. Unfortunate turnover there. Just lost the handle and Tonka picked it up. 1-0 Tonka. Wait on the faceoff dot. Wait. Wins it. Sends it to Rucker. Rucker forward up to Wibstad. Kobeck. Kobeck drives it forward. Sends it down deep. Kobeck. Looking for an answer here. CC. Kobeck has a stick lifted. Battle for it along the boards. It's sent out to Lano. Lano looking for somewhere to go. He just dumps it off. Up ahead. Now 22 for Tonka has it. Rucker's back there, though. A little bit of chaos here. Tonka just took a tumble at mid-ice, and we got a battle here in the near corner. Sent ahead. That's Kobeck. Just past his reach. Wait Lano and Kobeck out there. Sent ahead. That's Boguski. Caught in his skates. It's offsides. 9:04 to go first period. The wholesale change on both sides. This will be Henniger's line out there with Hermaka and Boguski on the blue line. Henniger wins it. Back to Pearson. Pearson. Hermaka up to Ziegler. Ziegler moves it to Henniger. Henniger has it in his skates. Moves it to Ziegler. On the boards. Henniger backed out. Drives him into the corner. Tonka boy took a tumble. Henniger just kind of rubbed him out into the boards. He seems to be making a bigger deal out of it than it probably should be. 28's holding his shoulder. My guess is he'll be back out there in the next 2 minutes. 8:45 to go here, first period. Henniger's line will stay out there. Tonka wants a call. They're not going to get it. Henniger just threw a shoulder into him, and he went down like a sack of potatoes. Cross ice here, comes to the near boards. D to D for Tonka. Tonka. Henniger sent it backwards. Now it's forwards. Henniger poking at it. He sends it into the Tonka end. Tonka sends it forward. That's Hermatka. He's going to say, let's just move this forward, fellas. And he does. Top of the circles. It's knocked away. Ends up in the near corner. Pearson's down there. He has it taken. It comes up the boards. Tonka has it. Hermatka backs out. Henniger tries to lift the stick and just misses. Ziegler's now like, I'm going to take over. He rubs out number 5, and Hermatka has it. Hermatka moves it forward, ends up at mid-ice for Tonka. Henniger says, let's go, boys. And Hermatka says, let's go. Okay, on sides. They need a change on CC's side. They get it. Here comes Hines. Hines just past his stick. Johnson pokes at it. Comes up to number 12 for Tonka. Klein gives a body. Rudd. He backhands it around the net. Moves it forward. It's blocked. Comes out to the point. Ripped in. Klein knocks it down. It ends up on Tonka's stick. Good save there. It's in the skates. Loose puck. Dangerous business. Tonka sends it in. Rudd backhands it out. Kicks it forward. Sends it out. It ends up out of the zone, thankfully. Sent ahead. Johnson blocks again. He backhands it up the boards. Just under 7 minutes to go, first period. Tonka sends it forward. That should be an icing. Tonka's barking over here in the stands trying to be referees. 6:52 to go, first period. 1-0 Tonka. Unfortunate turnover in the high slot resulted in a shot over Kelly's glove. Waite, Kobach, Lano, Rucker, Harlow. Waite wins the draw. Comes back out to Rucker. Pokes ahead. It's a breakaway. Sent in. Nice save by Kelly on the breakaway. Stands tall. Says, no thank you. Sent ahead by Lano. Lano. He's got Kobach to his right. It's 2-on-1 now. Lano. Oh! Centering pass just under Kobach's stick. Good break there for Tonka. And a nice try by that line. Tonka will control in their own end, deep in their own end, skating it out. Waite throws a shoulder, ends up on Rudd's stick. He bangs it off the boards, ends up in Tonka's end. We get a partial change for CC. Tonka takes it around their own net. 6 minutes to go, first period. Oh, Noah. Nice defense there. He ends up with it. Tries to go short side. It comes off the pipe and ends up on the far board. That's Kobach chasing. Rucker sends it forward to Henniger. He turns it forward. Drives it into the net, into the Tonka end. Pearson now chasing. Backhands it. Pokes at it. Comes up the board. Ziegler sends it forward. Battle for it here. Ziegler and Pearson challenge for it. Comes up to 22 here for Tonka. Hermatka's going to go after it. Henniger helps. Comes out to mid-ice. D to D. Past Paguski's stick. Ziegler's helping. Henniger now. Pops out to the... Sent ahead by Pearson to Ziegler. Ziegler cross red line. Henniger sends it forward. Tonka spins in their own end. Nice play there. Henniger with a great back check just says, I'm going to take this. Pearson keeps it in. Henniger will go after it. Nice forecheck here by the Ziegler, Pearson, Henniger line. Hermatka rips one. Right into the chest of the Tonka goaltender. Excellent forecheck there by Henniger and Pearson. Boys are fired up. This game is far from over. 4:46 to go, first period. Thanks for joining us on your Thursday night, folks. We're in Richfield, Rink 2. Johnson, draw. Set back towards Klein now. Comes now, Rudd helps. Near boards. Rudd. He's challenged along the near boards, right in front of us. Good action. Wibstad. Wibstad finds Rudd off his stick. Tries to send it forward. That's Johnson with it now. Tries to go between the legs. It's stolen. Klein has it now. Neutral zone. Klein up the boards towards Hines. Just out of his reach. D to D for Tonka. Wibstad challenges. Rudd lifts the stick and plays the body. Klein will help. Klein round Kelly's neck. Reverses. Nobody home. Tonka controls. Battle. Comes out to the right point. Watch out. Off the pad of Kelly. Rudd tries to move it forward. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson spins in the corner. He backhands it behind the net. Klein reverses again towards Wibstad's side. Wibstad up to Johnson. Johnson. Errant pass, mishandled. Hines had a chance there. Just went off the stick, ricocheted off. Good forecheck again here. Tonka moves it into CCN. Klein turns. Centering pass. Nobody could get a stick on it. Off of Wibstad's skates. Harlow helps. Wibstad tries to move it forward. It's partially blocked. Ends up on Levin's stick for Tonka. Sends it in. Blocker saved by Kelly. Sent ahead. That's Kobeck trying to move it ahead and does. Kobeck sends it down deep into the Tonka end. It comes around the boards. And that is Lano. And Tonka sends it out. I think that's going to get an icing. Should go, yeah. 2:33 to go, 1-0 Tonka. Thanks for joining us on your Thursday night. I don't know what the score of the other game is. Let's just check that. 1-1. Good deal. They're ending the end of their first period, too. All right, let's see if we can't make it 1-1. Harlow. He pokes his stick in there, chops at it, ends up at the red line. Centering pass over to Tonka. Sent in on Kelly. He'll just take a whistle. Smart one. 2:17 to go first period. Let's get one here, CC. Good crowd here tonight. Rank 2. I'd say there's maybe, 80 people here. Something like that. Pearson sends it ahead to Ziegler. Ziegler turns on the Jets, goes past the red line, now blue line. Ziegler, wide left, rips one in. No rebound. Nice job there by the Tonka goalie to control the rebound. 2:08 to go, first period. 1-0 Tonka. Ziegler's line with Henniger and Pearson will stay out. Hermatka and Boguski on the line. Over to Ziegler. Ziegler, back to Boguski. He's got a ripper. Sent in. Chest save again. Nice face-off play there. Boguski got a little block on it, but put it in on net anyway. No rebound. Henniger. Chases. Behind the net. Henniger. Banked it off the boards for Tonka. Tonka breaks out. Good back check here. Sent in on Kelly, wide right. Pearson with it. Pearson turns it back into his own end. Pearson sent around towards Ziegler. Ziegler pops it up the boards. He gets some help. Sent ahead to Ziegler. He's got a little space. Set. Ooh. Breakout pass intercepted. That's Hermatka. Sent ahead to Henniger. Henniger chases. Henniger pops it forward, ends up in the near corner. Henniger. One-man wrecking crew. Finds Hines. Hines backhands it up into the Tonka end. We're nearing a minute to go here. First period. Tonka on the breakout. It's sent ahead. 5 has it for Tonka. Good back check. Sent wide left with Kelly. This is Johnson now. Johnson tangled up behind Kelly's net. Watch out. Hermatka tries to send it around. Fans. Hermatka, Bazuski, a lot of traffic there. There's still 30 seconds to go here. Nice. Wibstad pokes at it. He's got some helpers if he can get on his horse. Sent ahead, just tipped wide. Oh, yikes. Holy cow. Oh, man. That was tough. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. He's sitting up. I think so. I think so. Looked like it was a combination of a little push and losing his skates, losing his edge there. So glad he's okay, getting off. Don't want to see anybody get hurt. I think we are gonna get a penalty here. Probably on Johnson, I think. He's okay. That's good to see. Glad he's up and about. Hopefully he can shake that off. Hopefully it's just a minute 30. They could give him a boarding or a 5-minute here. We'll see. I think that was a combination of him losing his edge and Johnson just kind of being next to him. So we'll see. This might be a 5-minute major or boarding or something. We'll see. There's a discussion now at the CC bench and scoring table here. There's 18 seconds left on the clock, first period. We gotta see. They haven't put it up on the board yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do. So yeah, he's gonna maybe So there's a minor on the board for 1:30, and then I think they probably gave Johnson 10-minute misconduct. I'm guessing that's it. So there's probably a minor penalty on the board for CC. 2 guys in the box. So I think Johnson probably got a 10-minute misconduct, but I don't know that for sure. Tonka wins the draw, ends up. Right point. Let's just get out of the period here, boys. Off the side of the net. 12 seconds to go here. Not a good way to end the period here. So 5 seconds. Centering pass. Kelly steers to the side. That should do it. All right, regroup here after the first period. It's 1-0. There's 112 on the penalty to Johnson / whoever they put in there. We'll get things sorted out, and we'll be back here start of the second. There's actually resurfacing. They're doing every 2 periods for resurfacing. So it'll be a longer break here, 15 minutes or so. Grab a beverage, do what you need to do, and we'll see you back here for the start of the second, probably in about 20 minutes. All right, folks. Steven here back with you. So I got a chance to talk to the referee in the intermission. It was indeed a 10-minute misconduct on Johnson. So he'll be in the box for the foreseeable future. And they're serving a minor penalty on top of that. So there's 112 left on that. We'll start the second period on the penalty kill. 5-on-4, Tonka's advantage. 15 minutes on the clock. It's 1-0 Tonka. Boys will take a short warm-up here. Stretching, etc. We're here in Richfield, Rink 2. There's a high school game going on next door. They were at intermission 2. I don't know what the score is over there. Thanks for joining us on your Thursday. Temperatures are moderating in the Twin Cities, which has been nice. It's been in the freezer the last few days. Been nice to see the sunshine and not have to bundle up so much. So, 112 on the minor. It will be Klein and Rudd on the blue line. 2 doesn't know which side of the ice or red line he's supposed to be on. Face off. Waite wins it back to Klein. Klein takes it. Up off the boards towards Waite. He gets some help from the referee. Sends it around the back. Ooh. Loose puck right out front. Holy cow, that bounced right off the back end and right out front. Rudd keeps it in. He's got help in the middle. That was crazy. That came right out to Lano. Fresh shoot ice here. Things are fast. Lano backs in. Klein backs in. Tonka drops it off. Tonka's able to keep it in, unbelievably. Sent in on Kelly. He snags it. We get a whistle. 30 seconds left on the minor. Harlow's in the box for that. Not his fault. He's just serving the time. So, face off to the left of Kelly. It's still 5-on-4 for 30 seconds. Henniger's out there with Ziegler. Henniger wins the draw over towards Rucker. Rucker. He backhands it towards Boguski and Ziegler. Tonka sends it back down deep. They send it around the near boards. Rucker's chasing. Rucker pokes at it. Throws his shoulder. Oh, tipped it. That tipped right up off the side of the net, and that's Henniger. He turns on the Jets. Henniger drives it right. Top of the circles. Fires one in. Goalie didn't know where it was. It hit his stick. Good rush there by Henniger. Ziegler's out there. Now Pearson's helping. Tonka moves it forward. Across the red line. Past Ziegler's stick. 18 for Tonka has it. Off of Rucker's breezer. Henniger now. He cuts to the right. He gets his glove taken off. Ziegler's trying to help. Comes up the near boards. Rucker's going to challenge. He keeps it in. Comes up back towards Pearson over his stick. He plays from his knees. Cross ice for Tonka. Out in front of their bench. Tonka rips one in on Kelly. High and wide. Pearson off his shin pads and gloves. Sent ahead by Henniger. They drive it forward. Digging along the board. Ziegler has it. Has it stolen. Back to Hermatka. Hermatka sends it forward. Up towards Henniger. He's going to send it in down deep. Chipped into the corner. They're going to change. See who's out there. We'll see. I'm trying to get oriented. Pearson needs to change. He falls down. Hermatka. Tonka spins in the CCN. Far corner. Kobeck's over there. Klein. He pops it forward. Hermatka up the boards towards Kobeck. Kobeck sends it towards the center. That's Wibstead. Now up to Hines. Hines has it mishandled. Cross ice for Tonka. Here comes Klein. He says, let's go, boys. Cuts wide right. Now spins backwards. Turns forward, sends it out to the point. Hermatka's going to keep it in. Cross ice. That's Kobeck. Kobeck from his knees. Some fast ice here. Got some guys falling. That's Hines chasing. Sent ahead by Tonka. Breakout. Good breakout by Tonka. Webstead's chasing. Drives him to the boards. Klein's going to help now. Yeah, I'm going to get Klein. Got a lot of chirping here. A lot of chirping. Little body. A lot of chirping. Klein threw a body. And Tonka doesn't like it. We got a lot of chirping going back and forth. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's pretty funny. We know what we're aware of the levels. So they call a minor on Klein. Rudd drives it forward. I'm trying to be quiet. It's very hard, though. Tonka moves it forward. Nice stop there. Lano. Good one-man show there on the defensive line. Tonka. They're on the power play here. The Tonka parents are trying to tell us this is Peewee. We don't know what level we're playing. Poked ahead by Lano, and then he's stolen. Nice play there by the Tonka defender. Backhand towards Kelly, wide left. That's Boguski up the boards. Sent ahead by Waite. That's going to be an icing. We'll take the whistle. It's going to be about 45 seconds left on the minor to Klein. It's still 1-0. Johnson's hanging out in the box here for probably at least a few more minutes. So that kind of mixes up the lines. It's Henniger out there with Harlow, Rucker, sent in on Kelly. Nice stick save there. Rucker pokes at it. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage to Tonka. Stick to side. Hermatka, he gets there first, pulls it back, sends one out. And it does get out. Tonka can't quite keep it in. They regroup at mid-ice. Off Tonka skates, ends up on Hermatka's stick, over to Henniger. Henniger pokes it forward, has it stolen. 18 takes it in. He's going to rip one in, wide left. Harlow chases. Off of Rucker's stick near the near boards. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. Henniger going to try to do it himself, but he does have Harlow with him. Henniger drives it right. Poked at by Tonka. Harlow goes for a change, misses the puck. Hermatka, he turns. Battles for the puck along the goal line. Nice job there by Hermatka. Hermatka sends one up towards Hines. Hines has it. Hines gets on his horse. Hines drives it wide left. 31. Centering pass towards Pearson. That's Hines looking for some helpers. Finds Ziegler. Ziegler and Hines. Hines. Guy's got about 20 pounds on him. Here comes Tonka through mid-ice. Boguski. Boguski turns. Centering pass. Loose puck. Several shots in on net. Boguski, challenge near the blue line. Comes out towards Hines. Tries to dig it out. Tough to see here along the near boards. Ziegler now helping. 9 minutes to go here. Second period, 1-0 Tonka. A lot of whining from the Tonka sidelines. Pokes ahead. Ziegler's going to chase now. Hines pokes at it. Tonka with a little sustained pressure here. Remember, guys, it's Peewee's. Sent in on Kelly. He'll take a whistle. This is indeed Peewee hockey. 8:33 to go, second period, 1-0 Tonka. Been fairly back and forth. Johnson remains in the box. We're full strength, though. Lines are all shuffled up because of the misconduct and the minor penalties. It's Kobeck, Lano, and Wibstad out there. Klein and Hermatka. 11 has it at the point. Ripped in on Kelly. Kicked side. Comes to Wibstad's side. Wibstad moves it forward and ends up on Kobeck's stick. Kobeck's rubbed out. Wibstad steals the pass. Sent in down deep. Kobeck and Lano will chase. Sent past Lano. Klein keeps it in. Tonka eventually gets it out, comes out towards mid-ice. Lano stands tall along the boards. It ends up on the blue line for CC. Klein. He stands tall. Comes cross-ice out in front of the CC bench. Kobeck after it. Lano behind him and Wibstad. A lot of ice out there. Tries to move it forward. He's pushing. I don't know how that's not a penalty if we're going to call all this other stuff. What the heck? You don't hear Minnetonka complaining about that. Push Kobeck down. He got hauled down. Kobeck went and retaliated, and of course he's going to get the penalty. He got hauled down. Tonka's parent even opened their penalty box door because they knew it should have been a penalty on them to start with. Kobeck retaliated, and he got caught. So a little lopsided on the penalties here. Henniger's out there with, hard to tell, Waite maybe, Henniger, and Waite, and Rucker and Rudd. Keep playing hard, boys. This game's far from over. All right, Henniger's after it, far boards. Chops it forward. He's not going to back down, I can tell you that right now. Battle for it here in front of the Minnetonka bench. That's Rudd with it. Rudd looking for some long pass. Finds Henniger, mid-ice. Henniger. He's like, let's tie this up, boys. Let's tie it up. Henniger. Centering pass. It's going to end up on Rudd's stick at the point. Rips one. Glove saved by Tonka. High shot from Rudd. End up in the glove of the Tonka goaltender. 44 seconds on the man advantage for Tonka. Not the biggest cat in net for Tonka, but nice glove there. Lano have Wibstead to his left, Hermatka and Boguski on the blue line. Lano tries to spin it back and ends up in the far corner. Tonka moves it forward. They've got about 39 seconds left on the man advantage. Wibstead's chasing. Drop pass for Tonka. Converges. Several CC boys converge. Sent in on Kelly. Oh my God. Nice save there by Kelly. It was a fluttering shot, got tipped, ended up in his pads. Good stop there. Still a 1-0 game. We're past the halfway point. We've spent a lot of time in the box here. CC has, unfortunately. Ripped in on Kelly. He steers it into the corner. Hermatka sends it forward to Wibstead. Wibstead chops it out. Sent into the Tonka end. Lano will chase. Lano on the forecheck. But Tonka on the breakout. Penalty's over. It's full strength. Tonka on the drive, though. Shot comes back out to the blue line. High slot now. Sent in. Loose puck. Sent out to the far boards. That's Henniger. Henniger. And watch out. Tonka pressure here. Sent in on Kelly. Into the far corner. Now up the boards. Tonka sends it in. Chopped at by Henniger. He spins. Battle for it here on the far side. Hermatka. Tonka with some pressure here. Wibstead tries to get it out and does. Lano's got some speed. He will take it, cut it inside. Tripped up and loses the handle, but will regather. Sent around towards Pearson. Pearson drives it down deep. That's Klein. He sends it down deep. Henniger's chasing. So we got Ziegler, Henniger, Pearson, traditional line here. Pearson loses the handle, regathers, sent back out to Klein. Klein rips one. Glove saved by Tonka. Covered up, just under 5 minutes to go, second period, 1-0 Tonka. It's finally full strength both sides. Johnson out of the 10-minute misconduct. Good news there. Klein. Wibstead. High slot. Sent into the far corner. So we are clear of the penalty box occupants. And I think the line should be pretty traditional here. So it's Hines, Wibstead, and Johnson. Tonka just sends it out to mid-ice. No icing. Rudd will gather in his own end. He's got number 8 chasing him. Loses the handle. Johnson has it behind Kelly's net. Cuts inside, now outside. He's interfered with. Sent ahead. Wibstead had it. Got caught up in his skates. Tonka gathers in their own end. Now at the blue line. Cross ice over to their left winger. Ooh, fanned on a shot. That didn't look good. But he regathers. Stolen from Klein. Short side shot off the pipe. No goal. Absolutely no goal. Tonka thinks it's a goal. It's not. It'll be an icing. That never crossed the goal line. There's some activity in the stands, shall we say. Some unnecessary banter. Face off to the left of Kelly. They're trying to coach from the stands here. Waite picks up the stick. Harlow tries to challenge. Walks it in. Sent in on Kelly. Nice stick save over in the corner. 3.5 to go here. Second period. Sent back in on Kelly. He'll cover. lot of game left to go here. It's a 1-goal differential. Been pretty evenly matched so far. Had the turnover in the early first period goal for Tonka. We got some confusion on the lines here. We still only have 4 out there. No, we got 5. Okay. That is, so a little change up in the lines here. We'll get things sorted out. Okay, up into Kelly's chest, loose puck, just tipped wide. Wait with it, wait, ahead to Wibstad. Wibstad banks it up off the boards. Into the referee's skates, got a little help there, CC did. Wibstad tries to dance around in the corner, it's stolen. Spun, Tonka, their own end. Wait's gonna help. He has to contend with the referee, and Tonka takes advantage. Ziegler on the back check, Rucker backing up. That's Wait helping. Sent in on Kelly wide left. Carlo tries to send it forward. Falls down. Sent ahead towards Hines. He's tripped up. No call. Chris is after it. Ziegler. They were on side. That's good. Hines is after it. The lines are a little jumbled up right now. We'll try to get things situated. Johnson's out there. Tonka takes it wide right. Now cuts back. Tonka. Maka pokes at it. Now Johnson pokes at it. Shot. Wide. Banks wide right. Under 2 minutes to go. Second period here. Tonka. Off the back of the net. Kobeck's after it. Johnson now will challenge at the point. Sent in. Maka off his skates. It comes to Hines. Hines sends it off the boards out to the point for Tonka. Maka. Sent ahead towards Kobeck. Kobeck up off the boards. Johnson grabs it. It's a 2-on-1 if you can find him. Sent ahead to Hines. Yes! No! Gee! What a shot! No! There's a scramble for it. Hines had an open net, and somehow he closed the door. Holy smokes. Johnson made a great pass. Hines made a great shot, and they just got it down. Here comes Pearson. Pearson and Henniger. Pearson sends it into the slot. Nobody there. Pearson digs it out, sends it out front. Nobody there. Here comes Tonka, cross mid-ice. Cuts wide left. That's offside. Under a minute to go here. 1-0. Little pressure here from CC. Couple chances. Henniger, Ziegler, Pearson. Traditional line here with Rudd and Klein on the point. Tonka wins the draw. They cut inside. Henniger takes the loose change. It ends up back on Tonka's stick. Ziegler tries to try for a shot. Tonka just kind of muscled it into the slot and found the 5-hole on Kelly. 2-0. 42 seconds to go, second period. Tonka won the draw, came out high slot. Ziegler tried to lift the stick, couldn't, and walked it in and found the 5-hole. 2-0. Third period to go here. Tonka changing the late line here. It'll be Wait with Lano and Kobeck. They move it forward. Wait, hassled from behind. Wait swats at it. Sent ahead. 30 seconds to go here. Still a little time. This line can score quickly. Rudd with it. He's gotten a couple. Ooh, tipped in. Covered by Tonka. Still 21 seconds to go here. Second period. That second one hurt. Thanks again for joining us on your Thursday night, folks. We're Richfield, Rink 2. 2-0 Tonka. Nearing the end of the second period here. Got some hot air blowing on us, and the stand's kind of uncomfortable. Ice rink's supposed to be cold. Johnson on the draw. Johnson wins it back. Sends it to Rudd. Rudd sends one in. Ooh, loose puck. Oh, my gosh. Loose puck for Hines. And he sends it into the blocker of the Tonka goalie, and it ends up in the near corner. golden opportunity that could not find the back of the net. All right. Short break here, folks. Usually a minute here in between the second and third period. Tonka goalies had some big stops here. They do have two goalies. Anyway, 1 minute here in between the second and third. We'll start here shortly. Hopefully you can hear me, folks. We'll change up on the video here, but I'm still with you. 15 minutes on the clock, third period, 2-0 Tonka. Richfield, rink 2. Lano's out there with Henniger and Waite. Sent ahead, Henniger. He takes it in. So just took it right back at the blue line, and Waite was offside. A little too much stick handle there at the fifth blue line. Just trying to get it into the zone and pulled her back. Henniger, Lano, Waite. Set play for Tonka. Face off along the far boards. And we're going to finally get a penalty on Tonka. CC will go on the power play. We are 18 seconds into the third period here. Tonka will sit for 1:30. No change in personnel. Klein and Rudd on the blue line. Henniger will take the draw to the right of the Tonka goaltender. Henniger sends it back towards Waite. Sent in on the Tonka goalie in his chest. Just a couple seconds off the clock. We will get a change now on the forward line. It'll be Kobeck, Webstad, and Johnson, and the D will change. Vermata and Rucker coming out. Johnson will take the draw. He should have fresh legs. Johnson spins. Tonka, errant draw there. Nice save there by Kelly. Backhanded in on his left pad, and he kicked it into the corner. Vermata's digging for it. He comes out with it. Sent off the shin pad of Tonka's forward. Johnson has it. Intercepted. Errant pass. Johnson tries to cut inside. He's got Kobeck out front. Tipped the side past him. Hermatka sends it in down deep. That's Kobeck has it poked away. Tonka playing some decent defensive zone coverage here. It's been tough to find much room and space in the offensive end. Tonka chips it out. That's slamming sticks and knocking our sticks out. I guess that's not the penalty. So Henniger's out there with Lano and Waite. Henniger moves it forward. There's 37 seconds left on the power play for CC. Tonka bats it into their own end. Number 3 has it in the far corner. Henniger takes a tumble. Waite's chasing. Henniger grabs the loose change. Sent up the boards. That's on Rudstick. He scored from there before. Tonka. That's Lano. Henniger clears the zone. Cuts inside. Just scrambling for it. Sent in on Tonka's goaltender. Kicked aside. Waite lost the handle and Tonka has it. Lano's on the back check. Nice shoulder there from Lano. Rudd stands tall. Ends up deep in the CC end. Klein with it. Klein sends it off the boards towards Kobach. Kobach off the boards, tries to find Henniger and lifts the stick. Pass Kobach now on Rudd's stick. Stolen by Tonka. Tonka, pink stick boy. Centering pass sent out to Lano now. Lano's got Henniger with him. Has it poked away. Pink stick's got it. Bruce Klein skates. Sent in. Klein has it in his skates. Wants to send it forward and does, just past Johnson. Doesn't touch it. They call an ice. A lot of time left here. 12:21 to go. Third period. Some bad blood here in the stands, I can tell you that. Johnson will take the draw to the right of Kelly. Tonka has to get themselves set here. Tonka wins the draw. Sent into the near boards. Hermatka swats at it. Johnson helps now. Referee helps. Sent ahead. Tonka sent in on Kelly. Nice glove save. 12:08 to go. Third period. We'll get a line change. This will be Pearson, Ziegler, and Hines. Non-traditional combination. Harlow's out there with, I think we need another Boguski. Center. I couldn't see what happened there. There was a loose puck. I couldn't tell if the first shot went in or if it bounced off the post and came back. Nevertheless, Tonka bangs home their third one. It's 12 minutes to go, 3-0. They lost the draw, and it ended. Loose puck ended up kind of near the dot. They fired it in. I couldn't tell if it went in or if it came back out and then back. Yeah, that could be tough to recover from. This is Ziegler with Hines and Pearson. Sent ahead. Hines has it. Poked away. Sent in down deep. There is a lot of jabbering from the Tonka side. It's very difficult to watch the game with this. Puck comes along the near boards. Apparently, it's not lacrosse, is what the last comment was. I have no words. Puck ends up near the Tonka blue line. Comes cross ice. Kicked aside. Lano has it. Lano drives him forward. Across the red line. He's rubbed out. Apparently, it's okay to play physical when it's your team. Wait grabs it. Blue line. Steered aside by the Tonka goaltender. Wait with it. He has it taken. Henniger helps, though. Wait. Tries to send it to the point. Finds Rudd. Left point. Fans on a shot. Lano pokes at it. Sent in by Wait. Covered by Tonka. Little unsure of himself, but does cover it up. 10:35 to go, third period. Down 3-0. Not what we were hoping for, but there is still some time. This will be Johnson with Kobach and Wibstad. Johnson kicks it into the far corner. Johnson behind the net. Johnson tries to drive it. Does. Centering pass is intercepted. Swatted at by CC. That's Kobach with it. Finds Johnson. Dot. Over to Wibstad, just out of his reach. Backhanded to Johnson. Johnson tries to cut inside. Does. Finds the slot. And another pass just out of Wibstad's reach here. Johnson with it. Johnson out to Hermatka. Hermatka banks off his stick. Johnson centering. Pass. Swat. Accepted. Rudd steps forward. Fans on a pass attempt to Klein. It gets there anyway. Lano kicks it forward. Henniger has it. Henniger across the blue line into the Tonkin end. 31 didn't want to take a shot. Back off the net. Henniger, that's Rudd. He scored from there, I'm telling you. Kicked aside. That's Lano with it. Spins in the corner, takes it to the net. Tries to find Henniger out front. Battle for it. It's covered up. Good forecheck there for CC. Just can't find the back of the net. There's 8:30 to go. It's 3-0. Hopes are dimming. So we now know this is a Peewee game and it's not lacrosse. Okay, good enough. It is Peewees and this is indeed not lacrosse. Tonka controls behind their own net. Johnson pokes at it. Stolen. Tries to move it forward. It's taken back. Tonka. Nice play there by Kobach. Tonka regathers loose change. Harmaka. Off Kelly's stick. It's on Johnson's now. Johnson overskates it. Wibstad with it. Wibstad behind the net. Wibstad. He's driving it forward. He's got Kobach to his right, Johnson to his left. Wibstad. Tries to centering pass. It's blocked. Tries to find Johnson. Sends it into the far corner. 7:45 to go, third period. It's 3-0 Tonka. Kobach chops at it. Rucker has it. Over to Klein. No, Hermaka, sorry. Hermaka sends it to Kobach. Kobach's got Ziegler to his left. Kobach on his backhand. Kobach spins. Finds Hermaka. Hermaka tries a one-timer. Pearson sends it in off the skates. Ziegler's after it. Sent in down deep smartly by Tonka. That'll be Rucker chasing. Up off the boards to Pearson. Pearson loses the handle. Back behind the net now, Hermaka is after it. Banks it off the Tonka. Four-checker. Battle for it here in the corner. That's Hermaka over there. Rucker's out front defending. Covered up by Kelly. 6:40. The clock's running. I don't know. Clock! Clock! The clock is running! Come on! Henniger, face off. Comes out to Tonka's end. They're giving a little time back. Who knows how much it was. Anyway, Henniger has it. In his skates. Still in his skates. They started the clock. Henniger fires one in, ends up in the far corner. Comes out to neutral zone. Henniger moves, I'm sorry, that's Waite moves it over to Henniger. Henniger has the top of the circles, fired in wide right. 6 minutes to go here. Third period. Hopes are dimming. We need one, and we need one quick. Tonka with it, cross mid-ice. Henniger on the back check, lifts the stick. Nicely done. Sent ahead by Boguski. Tonka will gather in their own end, under 6 minutes to go. 3-0 Tonka. Lano, he chases, pops over. Please stop. Klein, Lano. Some rough play there down on the far boards. Rudd's battling for it. Tonka comes out with it. Nicely played by Klein. Sent out towards the point. 21 walks in. CC converges. That's Wibstad with it. Sent ahead towards Johnson. Approaching the 5-minute mark here to go. Centering pass, nobody home. Wibstad with it. Across the blue line into the Tonka end. Offsides. It'll be Henniger, Lano, and Waite with Hermaka and Rucker on the blue line. Well, right now they're on the red line. But anyway, Waite battles for it. Tries to send it forward and just dumpster fire there at the blue line. Hermaka past his stick. He sends it forward to Lano, past his stick. D to D for Tonka. 4.5 to go. Looking like the end of Peewee 2 Gold season. But miracles are possible. Okay, Hermaka with it behind Kelly's net. Sends it towards Henniger. Now Waite back to Hermaka. Up off the boards, it comes out to the neutral zone. That's offside. 4:10 to go. 2-2 on the USA-Canada game, I'm told. I'm sure some of you are double screening that. That's sweet. Rudd challenges in front of the CC bench. Comes out. That's Wibstad. Rudd again. Tries to take it forward. Tonka on a good back check. Poked away by Rudd. Under 4 minutes to go here. Kobeck pokes at it. Sent ahead. Johnson goes around the Tonka defender. He's got Kobeck with him. Johnson sends one into the Tonka net. Or the Tonka netminder. .334 to go. Hopes are rapidly dimming here. Unceremonious end to a great season. Hines with it. Sends it in towards Pearson. He tries to backhand it. Spins. Ziegler tries to find one. Some loose change and good sustained pressure there for CC. Hermaka does keep it in. For the time being, Ziegler's got a shot. Fires one in. All right. So a little light at the end of the tunnel here. Kobeck's going to take a timeout here, and they're going to talk about the last 3:12 here. They can score quickly. All right. Boy, this will be a heck of a comeback. I'd love to see it. Let's see if they can pull it off. It's been a pretty evenly matched game overall. CC has definitely had the better of the penalty box times, right or wrong. And Tonka had a couple fortuitous goals, and that was a nice one there by Ziegler. We'll see if they can't bang home another one, make it a one-goal game. 3:12 to go. We're on a minute timeout here. Kobeck's giving instructions to his troops. Tonka doing a similar gathering at their bench. Both goaltenders are... I would imagine they will pull Kelly pretty quickly here and get a sixth guy out. It's Henniger, Waite, and Lano with Boguski and Harlow on the blue line. Kelly's still in net. Kelly's still in net. Imagine you got their top line out there. We'll see. Henniger in the skate. Over towards Lano's side. Lano pops it forward. Henniger tries to get into the Tonka end and does. They're holding Kelly in the net for now. They're going to try to get one full strength here, I guess. That's Lano. Lano kicks it out to the mid-ice. Sent him down deeper into the Tonka end. Lano chops it forward. Henniger's muscled into the corner. He's taking no prisoners. I'm not sure how that's a penalty. No, they're just going to call a loose puck tie-up. No penalty, bro. Tonka parent bro wanted a bro penalty. 2:38 to go here. It'll be Johnson with Kobeck and Wibstad. They did pull Kelly. They got Ziegler out there kind of on a third defensive spot. comes to Wibstad. Wibstad chops it forward. It's Johnson with it. Johnson spins in the corner. Spins again. Ends up behind the net. Tonka's got a little space now, unfortunately. Sent ahead. Ziegler tries to keep it in and does. Johnson pops over his stick. Takes stick boys over here. Tonka has it again. Tonka, cross ice. Wibstad. There's still about 2 minutes to go here, folks. This isn't over. Dropped off to Klein. Klein. Cross ice intercepted. 8 just pushed him down. Rudd over to Kovac. Off his stick. 2 minutes to go here. 3-1. Third period. Backhanded around the net from Tonka. Into the far corner. Lano chases. Wibstad's over there. Ziegler now helps. Lano. Got to get pressure, boys. Tonka's going to try to get it out and does. Off the boards for Rudd. Rudd blocks a shot in on the net. Lano has it. Lano moves it forward. Send in. Here's Rudd. Here comes Rudd. There's still a minute and a half to go. Just wide right. That did not miss by much. Here is Henniger's after it. Try to keep that in. They did. Kicked ahead by Lano. Poked away. Klein will keep it in. It's Ziegler with it. Ziegler tries to find Lano. Rucker's out of the box. Trying to get a change. There's a minute to go here. Henniger has it. Henniger sends one in. Fluttered wide left. Kovac. Wait. Pearson. Henniger. All out there. Battling for it. Off Pearson's skates. Rucker goes past him. Now it's back on Rucker's stick. 40 seconds to go. Back into the Tonka and Henniger chasing. Wait tries to help. Loose puck. Johnson rips one into Henniger's chest. Ricochets into the near corner. Johnson past Waite's stick. Wibstad trying to clear the zone and they don't get there. 21 seconds to go, down 2. The light is rapidly dimming again. Good last push here for the boys. It's going to be a sad ending to a terrific season. Sent ahead by Johnson. And that's going to end up wide right. We'll probably get an icing. 13 seconds to go. What a great season for the boys. Thanks for joining us for all the games that you can make. It's been fun calling them for you. Sorry we don't get to call another one. Sorry for any of my missed calls or misspeaks. I'm just an amateur. Johnson will take the face-off. Probably the last one of the season. Tonka controls behind the goal line. Sends it around. Imaka backhands it towards the corner. Johnson's back there. And that will do it, folks. That'll do it, unfortunately. 3-1, Tonka. They advance. CC will be at home for the next one. Thanks again for joining us. We really appreciate it. Great season for the boys. They had a really great season. They all improved. Had a great time all together. Great families, great coaches. Awesome season. Have a good rest of your Thursday night, folks. Maybe we'll catch you next season. Cheers.